Microphone check test. Microphone check test. Hey, yo, what's going on, good people? It's your boy Tez back at you with another Eden Zero discussion, review, breakdown, whatever you would like to call it, for Eden Zero chapter 146, entitled Before We Part. Now, like last time, you guys know I did give you the spoilers prior to this, and thank you guys for everyone who watched. I'm just noticing a little trend, like for majority of the videos, the people who do watch these, a lot of you all aren't subscribed. So before we do anything else, if you like my content, happen to subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow. It helps bring more viewers in. It helps YouTube see that, hey, this is something that we need to promote a little bit more, and help us in the algorithm so that we can make this the best channel that it can possibly be, for where you get your Eden Zero content and many other things that I do plan down the line to bring to this channel. But I'm a dad, so in bursts. But the first page, as we know, the breakdown for our boy Laguna Husert. I didn't even know his last name. Powers, tier lover, likes fashion, dislikes dryness, of course. Now, Laguna overall seems really powerful, just from his breakdown. Like, everything seems really powerful. But hit this though, his little backstory. He uses a really scary ether gear that can turn anyone who sheds a tear into water, which we know. He was originally an actor, I did not know, and after his fight with the master, he changed his face and went to perform in a theater in Blue Garden. That is new information as well. We recently learned that he was a member of Oasis, a rebel army fighting against Poseidon Nero. So yeah, loving the Pinot analysis. Sir, get it together. I'm not cutting it out. Loving the Pinot analysis that they're giving us. So, getting back into the chapter, like we know, Chris has found basically Shiki in this crater under a pile of robots, and it's the most ridiculous thing to see. As he's uncovering Shiki, he was like, he's basically questioning how he survived that explosion. And that's when you see Shiki, coming up from the rubble with tears and snot and bubbles, and he's just like, yo, whoa, what's wrong? Like, so something did actually happen, which we know it did happen. So we're gonna get some more information about that. Back to Homura fighting Milani in the mirror world. She's like, yo, my mirrors are all broken, like you broke all my mirrors. She said, you said that androids do not have lives, but they do because they have hearts. Now watch out. And she's just like, shut up, Mirage, trigger. Like, so she can do so many things, Milani. Like, what else can she not do? Like, some of these Eden's characters are busted. Like, if this is how she is, I can't imagine how the other oceans must be and what their different powers and abilities are as well. She's like, you took out all my clones just like that? She's like, warrior made single sword attack, like it's nothing. Like, come on, she's in overdrive. What do you expect? And then she's like, Kitsune perfect circle strike. So she is a fox. I said she was a cat person last time. I'm really bad at my animal things, but I'll take a Kitsune. But again, I'm still wondering if the different forms of her swords will affect how her overdrive looks, because if that were the case, that would be so dope. Like, her overdrive varies. Like, base form, it's like Kitsune, but then I'm hoping that's the case. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Keeping my fingers crossed for that for someday in the future. So Milani's all but been defeated. Homura's overdrive is basically powered down. She's like, the truth is, I always knew androids do have lives. I know that. Oh, okay. See, look at this. And I know that what Prince Shura is trying to do is wrong. And she was just like, even looking at the robot that he destroyed, like, I felt bad for the ocean who got his head. He got Android 16. He basically got Android 16. And he was like, I guess, when I grew up, I always wanted to be an ocean. And he's like, do you now? I have no doubt you will be. This is her past with Sisa. I believe this who it was, the robot who was destroyed. Apologies if I got it wrong. She's like, but I was so scared I couldn't. Grandpa died, but I couldn't do anything. She's like, why am I telling you this? Because we are within the mirror. Mirrors reflect one's truth. I'm like, yo, look at Homura being beat. Like, come on, man. Get this girl a cap and scholar and all that good stuff, bro. She around here doing the thing. So we transition back top to seeing what happens with Chris and Shiki, and he's just like, yo, what happened? So we're getting the flashback of the subtle moments that just took place prior to the explosion. He's like, yo, man, give me a break, you guys. And there's that one robot who said, long live Master Shura, and the others are like, yo, we're sorry, the poor guy, he's been programmed to self-destruct and we can't stop him. But the thing is, we really don't want to kill humans, and you seem like a nice guy. You care about robots. Like, you're not like Master Shura. So at least in our final moments, we can protect you. And Shiki's like, no, wait. He's like, don't be sad. We were doomed to die tomorrow anyway. And then He's like, you even see the robot who was getting ready to self-destruct. Like, he's been programmed, but he still has bits of, I guess, his own personality. He's like, long live Master Shura activating self-destruct protocol. He's like, but really, I don't want to die. And then that's when everything just blows up around him. I'm like, yo, Eden's, if you don't realize how much heavier Eden Zero is compared to Fairy Tail, like, I don't know what's going on with you. And he was like, yo, they were protecting me. Like, Shiki's there just with all the snot, and you see the actual bots who are down there, and he was like, we have to get back to Eden's, and Hermit said they need me. So we get back to the Edens. We see Chris and Shiki running through what looks like the hallways, and he's like, guys, is everyone okay? Like, they're on the bridge. And we see Sister and Hermit, like, basically battered. I mean, really battered. And they're still intact. They're still kind of alive, but like they look like they've gone through it, like just struggling to pull themselves up. And Hermit's like, Shiki, he's like, no, hang on, I'll get you to the infirmary. And Chris asks what happened. He was like, Shore was here. He took Witch. And you see this deep seething face on Shiki. Like, the illustration is so good this chapter, guys. And then they transition over. He's like, come on, Shiki, come and play. We're friends, aren't we? Like, sure, I'm so ready for my mans to get his comeuppance. You just do not understand. I hate this guy. I seriously hate this guy. Like, it can't be that he's gonna easily just walk in, thinks he's gonna get away with this unscathed. Like, watch out. But yeah, guys, that's basically where our chapter ends. We've seen a lot happen with our boy. We've seen a lot good and a lot bad, but this right here is going to be the icing on the cake. Now, this is going to, for me, determine, or what I'm thinking is, if he gets or falls into that deep form of darkness with gravity, because if he lets his emotions run rampant and wild, who knows where he'll fall? Who knows? But we'll just have to find out for the next chapter. So guys, if you haven't already, again, like the video, comment. If you haven't already, gravity punch that subscribe button and all that good stuff, and I will catch y'all for the next chapter. Y'all be good, be blessed, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.